7th of October, 1944. The rain had turned the campyard into a field of brown water, and the American guards were already tired from a long morning of incoming prisoners when they noticed a small figure struggling to climb down from the back of the truck. At first glance, they thought it was a misplaced civilian child. Only when he stepped into the light did they see the loose, oversized German tunic slipping off one shoulder, the cracked boots stuffed with paper, the hollow cheeks of someone who no longer had the strength to pretend he was older than he was. He was 15, maybe the youngest they had seen yet. The boy tried to stand straight like the others, but his knees buckled and the sergeant caught him before he hit the mud. The moment the American's hand touched his arm, the boy stiffened as if expecting a blow. Instead, the sergeant simply guided him inside, speaking softly, telling him he would be treated. The boy didn't seem to believe any of it. Inside the exam tent, the medic wiped rain from the boy's hair and asked him his age. He whispered it, 15, barely loud enough to hear. They placed him on the scale, and the medic's voice cracked as he read the number, 68 pounds. The doctor turned and stared, as if the scale must be broken. But it wasn't. Up close, everything made sense. The shirt hanging like a curtain, the wrists as thin as broomsticks, the ribs forming a cage of sharp angles, the way his stomach pulled tight against his spine. Malnutrition, weeks from collapse, possibly months of neglect. When the doctor touched the boy's back, he winced automatically, an instinct born from too many punishments. The Americans exchanged glances, not of anger, not of triumph, but of something almost parental. The doctor wrapped a blanket around him and brought a cup of warm broth to his lips. The boy hesitated, then tasted it, then clutched the cup with both trembling hands as if afraid it would vanish. One medic knelt beside him and said gently, "You're safe now. No one here will hurt you." The boy wanted to answer, but his throat tightened. Instead, a single tear slid down his face, followed by another, as if his body realized safety before his mind did. The Americans stayed close, speaking quietly, moving carefully, treating him less like an enemy and more like a child rescued from a collapsing world. Outside, trucks groaned, boots splashed through mud, officers yelled orders. The war kept roaring. But inside that little exam tent, for a brief moment, everything slowed, and a starving 15-year-old finally felt the weight of survival settle into his chest. For the first time in months, he let himself breathe.